The Duggar family has once again found themselves at the center of heartbreaking controversy and devastating health news. Fans are reeling as two major developments involving Joanna Duggar and Anna Duggar have ignited an emotional firestorm. From public outrage to medical emergencies, the Duggar world has been rocked in ways that no one saw coming. First, let's talk about Joanna Duggar. Once seen as one of the more relatable and grounded members of the Duggar clan, Joanna has recently come under intense scrutiny, and the backlash is growing louder by the day. It all started when Joanna shared a series of family photos and videos on her social media accounts. What was intended to be a heartwarming post quickly spiraled into chaos. Eagle-eyed fans noticed what they believe are troubling signs involving her parenting style, particularly with her daughter, Evelyn. One photo in particular raised eyebrows. Evelyn was seen playing in what critics claimed was an unsafe environment. Others pointed to Joanna's expressions, suggesting that she seemed overwhelmed, distracted, or even disengaged. Within hours, the comment sections on her posts exploded. Some followers defended her fiercely, but a wave of critics accused her of being irresponsible and careless. "You need to protect your kids better," one user wrote. Another commented, "You were raised in a toxic home, and now you're repeating the cycle." Others brought up Joanna's past, including her decision to continue filming content for YouTube and other platforms while juggling the responsibilities of parenting multiple young children. The critics argue that she's chasing influencer fame at the expense of her family's well-being. "How many more times are you going to put content ahead of your kids?" a fan asked bluntly. This backlash has become especially intense because it hits on a sensitive nerve: the long history of Duggar children being raised under the intense scrutiny of both their parents and the public eye. Many fans see Joanna's situation as a disturbing echo of the patterns set by Bob and Michelle Duggar. Some have gone as far as saying that Joanna is trapped in a generational cycle of performance and suppression, and they're demanding that she break free for the sake of her own children. But while Joanna is facing digital firestorms, an even more tragic situation has unfolded quietly behind the scenes, one that has left fans in shock and disbelief. Reports have emerged that Anna Duggar, the embattled wife of Josh Duggar, has suffered a heart attack. The news came as a devastating blow to fans who have followed Anna's story with a mixture of sympathy, concern, and confusion. Though the Duggar family has not officially released a statement, multiple sources close to the family claim that Anna was hospitalized following a sudden health crisis. According to those sources, Anna had been under extreme emotional and physical stress, something that many Duggar watchers say is completely understandable given everything she's endured. Ever since Josh was arrested and later convicted on deeply disturbing charges, Anna has remained largely out of the public eye. But her silence hasn't protected her from the emotional toll of her husband's actions. Anna has been raising 7 children largely on her own, reportedly with limited support from the Duggar family. Despite rumors of tension between Anna and her in-laws, especially Bob and Michelle, she has tried to maintain some sense of normalcy for her children. But behind the scenes, insiders say she has been overwhelmed, exhausted, and emotionally drained. She's been trying to hold everything together for the kids, but it's taken a toll on her, a source shared. There's only so much one person can take. While the exact details of Anna's heart attack have not been made public, fans were quick to connect the dots. The stress, isolation, and constant scrutiny she has endured seem to have finally manifested in a very real health crisis. It's a stark reminder of how even the strongest people can break under unrelenting pressure. The news of Anna's condition sparked an outpouring of concern and support from fans, many of whom had previously criticized her for standing by Josh. "No one deserves this," one comment read. "She's a victim in her own way. She's been emotionally manipulated for years." Another wrote, "Whatever you think of her choices, she doesn't deserve to go through this alone." Meanwhile, Joanna has remained silent about both the backlash and Anna's reported condition. Some believe the silence is strategic, a way to avoid fueling the fire. Others speculate that the family is going through more behind the scenes than any of them are ready to share. This twin crisis, public backlash for Joanna and a private medical emergency for Anna, has reignited broader conversations about the pressure Duggar women face, both as reality TV figures and as members of a deeply conservative religious culture. Many are calling it a wake-up call for fans who may have once glamorized the family's lifestyle. For years, the Duggar women have been held up as paragons of purity, motherhood, and submission. But now, as more of them begin to live their lives outside the tight control of their parents and the media machine that propped them up, cracks are showing. Joanna's situation reveals the impossibility of being both a social media influencer and a perfect mom under the microscope of millions. Her every move is dissected, analyzed, and judged. And while criticism of parenting choices can be valid, the level of intensity and hostility she's receiving raises questions about online harassment and the pressures placed on women in the spotlight. As for Anna, her health crisis is a tragic example of the long-term effects of emotional trauma. Many fans now view her less as a woman making poor choices and more as someone who has been systematically isolated, manipulated, and burdened with responsibility that no one person should have to carry alone. Even some of the family's former supporters are speaking out, asking where the Duggar elders are in all of this. "Where is Jim Bob?" one fan demanded. "Why isn't he helping Anna, the mother of his grandchildren?" Others are wondering whether Michelle, who once prided herself on managing a household of 19 kids, is stepping in to support her struggling daughters-in-law. Tension within the Duggar family reportedly continues to grow. While Joanna and Anna have not been visibly connected in recent months, insiders suggest that family dynamics are more strained than ever. Some Duggar siblings have distanced themselves entirely from the family's controversial history, while others continue to support the old ways in silence. All of this is unfolding as the Duggar legacy continues to unravel. With every passing year, more secrets emerge, more scandals shake the foundation, and more women, like Joanna and Anna, are left to pick up the pieces in very public, very painful ways. Fans are left wondering, how much more can this family take? And more importantly, how much longer will they continue to suffer in silence? As we await official confirmation regarding Anna Duggar's condition, and as Joanna faces growing criticism from fans and former supporters, one thing is clear: being a Duggar woman has never been more complicated, more isolating, or more dangerous to one's emotional and physical health. The cries for change are growing louder, not just from fans but from former family allies, advocates for women's health, and even mental health professionals. They say the Duggar women deserve better. They deserve healing, peace, and support, not judgment, not abandonment, and certainly not silence from those who claim to love them. Joanna may yet weather this storm and come out stronger for it. Anna may recover and find her own path, free from the shadows of her husband's crimes. But until then, the world is watching and hoping for some kind of resolution in a story that keeps breaking hearts again and again. Hello, lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Christina. Hope your day is so well. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel.